All right, let's get this started. The RWRS Xfinity Showdown Series, Race 2 here at Texas. Beautiful night, 73 degrees. Your pole sitter, Jace Mullen. Outside of him, we got the Rat, Matthew Stu Rat out of Texas. Inside, we got John Walker in the 84. And in the other 84, we got Stephen Hott. He's starting in row 2. Outside, P4. Back there, starting in P5. A little hot, Jace Hott. And the number 98, and outside of him, you got Ryan. Let's see what these boys can do. We're about to cut them loose. 125 laps here at Texas. Jace takes him down into turn 1. And up off of that tricky turn 2. Ryan Taylor gets a little high there. Sorry about that. Get the cameras out of your way. Looks like Stephen Hott's going to go ahead and take that position from Stu Rat there. Now with 225 laps, there are only 2 sets of tires in the pits right now. They started with 50% fuel, so there's going to be a big strategy game. Oh, Stephen Hott closes up quick on Jace Mullen there, pole sitter. But a lot of strategy is going to be played out here today. We'll see who's got the best set of cars laid out. Stu Rat's looking back to the inside of the 84 of Stephen Hott. He's going to give him the spot in the air down into 3. Doesn't look like it. Looks like he's going to make him fight for it on the inside. And he's going to hang on to that spot for now. Stephen Hott's looking for the lead here. He's going to go ahead and take that away from Jace Mullen, headed down into turn 1. 5 laps in, I don't know. I don't know if he's burning his stuff up too early. And he's stretching that lead out quite a bit right now. We'll see. He might be using up his tires and fuel way too early here. Long race. Stu Rat's back there riding with John Walker. John Walker in that White Oak Lodge 84 machine out here tonight. We appreciate you joining us, sir. Always good to see John out here. Great guy. Big blink back there from Ryan. I know he was having some internet issues earlier today. But he said he's got people coming out tomorrow to get that sorted out for him, so he just disappears completely right there. Back up front with your leader, nothing changed. Stephen Hott still leading the pack. Big game of follow the leader here. Just lap 7 of 125 here at Texas in the RWRS Xfinity Showdown Series. If you haven't followed RWRS at all, or if you don't know anything about us, small league, we race Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We do a little bit of everything. We race the dirt, race the asphalt. I like to have clean races, you know, that's the whole point of league racing and iRacing. So we're pretty particular about who races with us. Short field tonight, we do have quite a few people that are busy summer season starts up, it does get that way. But we don't usually like to pack the field with 30 people or anything. That's stuff that you can find out there in officials. Just more fun, just to race around people that give each other room, give each other respect on the track, and not have a huge caution fest. I say that as we got some close racing here in the trioval. John Walker's closing up to the bumpers right there. He's going to take a look to the outside into one. He's going to clear him coming off of two. Not quite yet. Jace Hott is off the pace. I don't know if he is saving or what that young man is doing back here, but he is out of sorts. Sounds like he just shut the car off mid-corner. He is really saving. Maybe he knows something the rest of us don't. Back up front with your leaders, though. You just throw a blanket over the top 5 there. Everybody knows they got to save tires. They got to save fuel. They got to make it to the end. Everybody. Oh, John Walker, hard hit into that wall. Hard hit as he came out of 4 there. The car does tend to push coming out of 4 and coming out of 2. He looks to be still rolling though. Hope everything's all right with the car. We come to the stripe this time to lap 13 and 125. Ryan Taylor is blinking heavily, which could get really dangerous for anybody around him. John Walker right in front of him there. Let's take a lap around Texas with John Walker. Let's go ahead and hop in the cockpit as he tries to chase down Stu Rat. And just there at the start line, we have Ryan go by on the inside. That is a lap around Texas. Jace Mullen has closed back in on our leader, Stephen Hogg. And is he going to look to the inside in 3? Let's hop in the cockpit with Jace Mullen. Now, is he playing follow the leader here? Oop. See the 84, he gets into the outside wall there, coming out of 4. Now, is Jace just playing follow the leader, saving his stuff? Could be a strategy move. It looks like he has the speed to get around him. I think he's going to go ahead and complete the pass right here. He gets to the 84's inside. And there he goes. 84 is going to stay high and let him go. He will tuck it back in, though, in front of Stu Rat. With the sun shining at 1 and 2 and the partly cloudy conditions here at Texas, And 73 degrees. The track temp down at 1 and 2 is definitely going to warm up. It'll rubber in, there'll be a little more grip, but just the hotter it gets, the slicker it's going to get. So that rubber that gets laid down isn't going to matter a whole bunch. Definitely going to tear up some tires. It won't be Dover-ish, but it's not going to be nice to them. Oh, 84 came in real hot in the turn 2 there. Almost got the back of 22. And he had to check up, and I think Matthew Stewart's going to be able to make a move to the inside here. No, it looked like he might look to the inside for a quick second. Though he might have something for him down into 1 here. He sure does. And the 84 is just going to go high and let him go. Ryan Taylor still playing follow the leader back here. He's working his strategy. John Walker, he's back here saving, doing his thing as well. John loves driving these cars. He knows a thing or two about how to get an Xfinity car around Texas. Beautiful aerial shots. Oop, John has to just lift out of the throttle just a little bit there, coming off the 2. That's that push that I was talking about. And it's just going to get worse as these tires keep wearing in more and more and more. Let's go back up front with our leaders. Looks like they've spread out quite a bit. J-Style Mullen out front. Got a pretty good gap over Stu Rat, almost 2 seconds. As he comes to complete lap 24. Back to Stu Rat, Stephen Hott, Ryan Taylor. As we make our way through the field, John Walker. And Jace Hott finds himself 2 laps down now. But he's out there making laps. John's going to try to make a move around Jace here. See what kind of line he can find around him. Oh, John pulled in into the pits. Never mind. Time for John to make a pit stop. Let's see, is John going for tires here? Or is it a splash and go? We know these drivers have to pit. We know they didn't start with a full tank. They're going to go ahead and get that car serviced for John. And it does look like he's at least taking right sides there. And he's going to get 4 tires. So we'll see where that puts him when he comes out of the pits. As we see the gap there from J-Style Mullen back to Stephen Hott. Stu Rat sandwiched right in between there. So it feels pretty spread out here. Everybody working different strategies. You see John Walker coming out of the pits there on the backstretch. There's Ryan Taylor. Taylor comes around to start lap 28. So 28 laps in the books here of 125 at Texas in the RWRS Xfinity Showdown Series, second race of the season. And we got Ryan Taylor bringing it into the pits. Let's see if he gets slowed down enough here. You do not want to get a speeding penalty. Pit road speed limit here is 45 miles an hour. He looks like he got on there no problem. Stu Rat's making his way out of the pits. We got our leader on pit road right now. Jay Stalmolen just pulled it on pit road. Well, that's going to go ahead and hand the lead over to the 84 Hot, as he is being chased down by Jace Hot. And he might have to let the young man go here. Jace is a lot faster. Oh, that was close. The leader's pulling it into the pits here. We'll see where this cycles everybody out. Jace Dalmolin, they are done servicing that car, and the 22 is away. John Walker looking to get his lap back now as the pits cycle around. Being scored right now in the 5th position. That White Oak Lodge Camaro. And Stephen Haas going to retain the lead as he just makes it off pit road in front of Matthew Stewart there. You can see the gap, not much. There's Jace Dalmolin, he's running 3rd right now. Ryan Taylor in the 4th position. John Walker running 5th. And 6th place, Jace Hot. As he comes through 3 and 4. Back up front, and it looks like Stu Rat has gotten around the 84 Stephen Hot. So Stu Rat will cycle to the lead here on lap 33 of 125. Again, if you don't follow the series, if you don't follow the league, RWRS stands for Redemption Weekly Racing Series, and you can find us on Facebook. Shoot us a message on there. We'll get you in the Discord, and we will get you racing with us. We race Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We race dirt, we race asphalt. Really just depends on whatever our sponsors want to throw together. We can get a series thrown together for you if you'd like to race something. So if you can't find something out there that suits you, that you're looking for, get with us and maybe we can throw something together and at a time that would be convenient for you. And we'll get it up here and broadcast it. You can watch yourself race and come out here and hang out. It's a good time. '84 Stephen Hot still in 2nd place. Right behind him is that Arnie Irvin throwback scheme, that 22 of Jace Dalmolin running in 3rd. And He is closing that gap. There is not much there. You see Ryan Taylor off in the distance there. Behind the 22, he's closing in as well. John Walker making his way into turn 3. Running a pretty good line there. Looking real smooth through 3 and 4 and through the tri-oval. Strong Camaro out here tonight for John Walker. Chase Hop makes his way through the tri-oval, and he is about to have a mirror full of Stu Rat. Oh boy. That 19 is coming. Looking back at Chase Hop's mirror. About to get a whole lot of Matthew Stewart. You can hear Jace lifting, saving. That's what these drivers are doing. Smart young man, clutching in. Really cool to see somebody that that age have the heads-up awareness to know that they need to clutch in to save fuel at a time like that. Let's check in on Stu Rat. Let's see what he's doing here. See if we can hear the same thing. Is there any saving going on? You heard that 84 was out of gas for a long time through the corner there. Let's see if the 22 saving. Hell, if he is, it ain't much. Not a lot of saving going on there. .44 in the books of the 125 here. Strategies are all over the place right now. You got Stu Rat out front leading the pack. And he's got about almost a 14-second gap back to Ryan Taylor, our second place driver. And then we look back to the 22, Jace Dalmolen. And he's right on Ryan Taylor's heels. The 84 back there quite a ways. We got our track map in the top right, helping you keep track of where everybody is on the track. There's John Walker there. It looks like he had to get out of the throttle pretty big there coming out of 2. Jace Hott is in the pits again here, we see. I sure hope he's not using up another set of tires. With only 46 of the 125 in the books, that's going to be a long time on those tires. A side-by-side battle here with the 22 and the 8. And the 8's going to let him go by. Strategy move on his part, maybe? I don't know. Shot from the blip cam. Looking at our leader, Matthew Stewart here. So come by and complete lap 49 of the 125. He's opened up about a 3-second gap right now over second place Chase down Mullen, but as we've said, strategy is playing out across the board here. And it is all over the place. So we just work our way through the field. Kind of see the gaps with everybody there. That is a lot of off-throttle time you just heard there. Now that car is coasting through the corners. He's getting minivan kind of mileage out there. He's 2 laps down. He ain't going very fast, but he is getting great gas mileage, I can tell you that. Back up front with your leader, Matthew Stewart. Pit cycle should be coming at any time. He's down on the inside here. Is this mean he's pitting this time? Doesn't look like it. The 84 is on pit road here of John Walker. He's going to bring that machine in and get service. And looks like maybe it's just a 2-tire stop there. And off he goes. Stewart still leading the pack. 22 is hot on his trail, though. Stu-Rat's going to pull it in. That'll relinquish the lead over to the 22 at Jace Dalmolin. So how many laps is Jace going to push it? What is the strategy here? How much has he saved? You see the fire coming out the pipes there. He's letting out of the throttle. John Walker's pulling back down pit road. I think he might have got caught speeding. That is a tough break. That's a killer for sure right there. Meanwhile, Jace Dalmolin, he's still out in front. And he's going to stay out another lap. Your second place driver, Ryan Taylor, is going to go ahead and bring it in here on lap 58. That'll hand second over to the 84 of Stephen Hott. As we've seen, John Walker has withdrawn from the race. He got that penalty and he called it quits. That was it. These long races can be like that. They can be frustrating sometimes. One little mistake after you put that much work in and it just costs you everything. The leader is on pit road right now. So Jace Dalmolin gives up the lead to the 84. The 84 is going to go ahead and lead some laps here. How long can he stay out? How much fuel did he save? You hear him shut it off in the corner there. You heard the 84, he's still saving fuel. How many laps can he stay out? We're on lap 60. Is he pitting this time by? He's still gonna stay out. He's gonna have to pit that thing at a charging station. I don't think my truck gets that kind of fuel mileage. And he's going to stay out another lap. Now, this is interesting. How long is he going to keep this thing out there for? Second place right now, Jace Dalmolin is coming out of turn 2 onto the backstretch. And the leader is coming out of turn 2 onto the backstretch. Excuse me, Stu-Rat is the second place driver. Currently, not Jace. 84 is coming on pit road right now. So 62 laps, and he finally brings this thing in. That is a lot of laps on those tires. Let's see what he's doing. Cruise over the wall. Looks like they're going to go ahead and slap at least right sides on it. Are they going to come around to the left? And they are. They're going to go ahead and do a 4-tire stop. Fill it full of fuel, and he'll be away. And here comes Matthew Stewart. right now coming into the tri-oval. Let's see. Is he going to be able to get up there and snatch that lead away? Yes, he did. So Matthew Stewart's your new leader after pit cycles. Jace Dalmolin in second. Ryan Taylor is running third. And all the way back to fourth now, who just gave up the lead, Stephen Hawk. Running fifth, 2 laps down, Jace Hott. You look back, the 84 is coming. No problem, right by him. 4 fresh tires, he's not gonna have an issue getting around him. Back up front with your leader, Matthew Stewart. He works his way through turn 4. Coming to 59 to go with the stripe this time. You see the gap right there, Jace Dalmolin. And that Ernie Irvin Kodak 22 throwback scheme. Of course, when Ernie ended, it was a 4, but looks just the same. Ernie also did not run a Toyota, but we'll leave that out. Good looking car. By the way, if you need a paint, get with SJD Design. A guy named Seth owns that company. Great painter. He can do spec map. He can paint any car that iRacing has. Great guy to work with. SJD Design. You can look him up on Facebook, or if you happen to race with us, you can get with him in the Discord in there. All of our team has our paints done exclusively by Seth. So that's it's a SJD Design paint scheme you're looking at right there. Speaking of SJD Design paint schemes, there's another one on the 84 right there. Whew. As he comes out of 2 and almost pancakes that car to the wall. Took a little bit of that SJD Design paint work off there. Little Hot threw that one together himself. Oh, speaking of hitting the wall. My goodness. Jace Hott just pancaked the wall in the tri-oval. Ryan Taylor in that number 8. Also running an SJD Design paint scheme. Looking pretty sporty out here. As he's running in the 3rd position. Still with some internet issues, but I'm sure he'll get that fixed up, no problem. And your 4th place driver, Stephen Hott. Sounds like he is still shutting that thing off through the corners here. Saving as much as possible. Excuse me. Jace Hott. If we look at this gearbox cam, oh, we couldn't even catch it. That's how quick Stu-Rat was going by him. My goodness. works his way around. The 98 there of Jace Hott. Watch Stu-Rat just put a gap between him and that 98 car. He's going to pull away from here. Just pulls a huge gap coming out of 2. Just a tricky couple of corners to get through here at Texas, especially where 1 and 2 have been in the sun all afternoon, just heating up. When you got a track temp that high down there and just a corner that's just hard on tires anyway, the car really wants to push coming out of 2 there. And now you see the 22 and he's reeling in the 98 of Jace Hott here. Look at the closing rate. No problem. 22's up and around the 98 there. Jace Hott running 3 laps down right now. 5th place, but saving. So maybe he's got a strategy here. Back up front with your leader. He's definitely got a strategy. His strategy is to win. Stay out front. Lead the most laps possible. And he is doing that. He's got almost a straightaway opened up here on 2nd place, Jace Dalmoen. You might wonder, how's he doing that? Well, let's hop on board and find out. Let's go on board with Stu-Rat. There it is, a lap around Texas with Stu-Rat. I didn't hear a whole lot of saving, but that was a great line he was running. Nice smooth wheel. It's going to help save tires in the long run here. And they are going to be important with 46 to go. That gap between the 19 and the 22 staying about the same. We got a caution out on the speedway. A caution. And it looks like Jace Hott's car took the brunt of it. What happened here? Let's see if we can rewind this real quick and take a look and see what happened. Oh, I see Ryan Taylor and Jace Hott come to the tri-oval. Oh, Ryan Taylor just gets into the wall there a little bit. Oh no, oh no. Oh, that is a hard hit. All right. Well, you'll have that. All right, go ahead and get caught back up to live action here. As everybody has come down now and pitted. Beautiful Ford Mustang pace car taking the field down the backstretch. So this might have changed up some strategies. Who saved tires? Who still had a set in the pits? With 43 to go, we know they cannot make it on fuel from here. Does not matter what you do. You can't make it on fuel. And 19 is going to dip down one more time and top off as much as he can here. 84 is going to go ahead and follow him in there. Guess your leader said, I drive a Toyota. I don't need to do that. I'm good. Stewart's in a Toyota too, though, so I don't know. They got a Chevy right there. So 3 Toyotas, a Chevy, and a Ford. A Ford right there. Looks like they went ahead and put a new front clip on it for him. Got J-Sop back out here with us. He makes his way around to go ahead and catch the field. The lights are off on the pace car, so we will go green this time. Field is going to be in the hands of the 22, and he can go anytime he wants in the restart zone. There we go. Going to be 41 to go this time by. Pace car pulls off, and the field is yours, Jace. Maybe a little wheel spin there from Stewart. Jace gets a good start, and they'll file into a single line there as they head down into turn 1. Jace Dalmole will lead them in. Matt Stewart sitting in second. Ryan Taylor in third. Stephen Hott, he is moving. Someone had 4 fresh tires sitting in the pits. He's going to go by, that's a 2 for 1. He might get 3 for 1. He's looking to the inside of Jace Dalmole here. Battle for the lead, and he's going to take that spot. With 40 to go, the 84 new leader. Jace Dalmole in second. Stewart sitting in third as he's battling Ryan Taylor here. Looks like Ryan Taylor's going to prevail, at least for this corner. He's inside of Jace Dalmole. Going through the trioval. We saw this not work out so well the last time he went through there side by side. Makes it through okay this time. With 39 to go, the 84 is opening up a gap. You can see the gap there. That is going to be a lot to overcome for those drivers. See the 19 and the 22, and they are side by side. That is close racing off of 2. Drag race down the backstretch. Stewart is going to have the advantage headed into 3 here. Can he make it stick? And he's going to make it stick coming out of 4. He's got the position. Move Stewart up to 3. And Jace Dalmole back to P4. Can he run down Ryan Taylor? Ryan Taylor has some pretty good finishes lately. And he's looking for another one here. He's sitting in second, but Sturat is going to be chasing him down with 37 to go. Remember, though, the drivers do have to pit one more time, so there is another chance for somebody to make a mistake. Speed on pit road, get loose as he's trying to slow down. Never know. Money shifted, anything could happen. Up front, you're not missing anything. The 84 still stretching that lead out. We're looking back right now. Got almost 2 seconds back to Ryan Taylor. The 98 of Jace Hott, he's back in the pits right now. I don't know what happened to him there. Jace Dalmolin is looking at that bumper as Durad saying, "Get back here." Just trying to chase him down. We got a cool camera we can use. We go through the bankings here, gyro cam. Let's check this out. We're right on board with Jace Dalmolin. And you saw for a minute there, he was side by side with Sturat. Just couldn't get off the corner. When you're pinned down like that and you're not able to let your car drift up and carry speed on corner exit, it is very, very hard to pass, especially when you know you have to save tires. With 32 laps to go here, they cannot be wearing out their tires right now. Speaking of wearing out tires, I hope the 84 is not wearing his tires out. Stephen Hott is putting a gap on this field right now. If you just look at the track map or look at the shot coming off of 4 here, that is a big, big hole. Ryan Taylor still hanging on to second place, though. But Sturat and Jace are closing. Here they come. So we watch Ryan Taylor make his way down the backstretch. Let's see when he comes out of 4. Let's see how far back to Sturat and Jace. And it's pretty good distance. It looks like maybe in the last lap or two they've lost a little bit of pace back there. Sturat and Jace. As you can hear there from the gearbox cam, it's Stewart-Ratt's car. Nobody is saving anything. It is go time. Matthew Stewart doing everything in his power to hold off Jay Stalmolen. Jay Stalmolen had a great exit off of 2 there. You know he wants this podium. Matthew Stewart is closing in on Ryan Taylor as well. Ryan Taylor is going to have his work cut out for him to hold them boys off for 26 more laps. Not a terrible exit off of 2, but it just seems like Stewart and Jay Stalmolen are able to get off 2 just a little bit better. Carry that speed down that backstretch. Stewart, he's looking inside. Looking inside of Ryan Taylor here. Cameras out of the way here. Stewart and Jace are able to make their way around. Ryan Taylor falls back to the 4th position. That'll move Jace up to 3rd, but I don't know if he's content with that. Meanwhile, the 84 has checked out. He's got about a 1/3 of a track, I'd say, or so on the field if you're looking at your track map. And Jace Hott is in the pits again. So pretty certain he's going to finish in 5th. But the top 4, everybody is on the lead lap, battling it out. 84 stretched out a pretty good lead, but has he saved enough tire? Stephen Hott's been in this position before, leading late in a race, and not saved enough tire or sped in the pits. We've seen it. We go back to the battle between Stewart and Jay Stalmolen. It looks like they're going to tuck in and pit together. So nobody's getting any advantage right here. They both make pretty good entrance into the pits here. And this has got to be just a splash and go. I can't imagine anybody has tires left with 19 to go. That's going to cycle Ryan Taylor up to 2nd place. And oh no, it looks like Jay Stalmolen drove through his pit box and had to back up, and that is going to cost him. And he is just now getting out of there. And I'll tell you who's happy about that. That guy right there, Matthew Stewart. He couldn't be happier to see that bobble because that just gave him a nice, comfortable cushion to work with that he didn't have before. He was hounded for laps. But no more. No mas. That gap back to the 22. Nice and comfy. Nothing to worry about. 17 to go. Our leader, we know he still has to pit. He's still out there. He's going to go around at least one more time. And the 8 of Ryan Taylor, he's going to go around at least one more time as well. When are they going to pit? How is that going to work out? Can they get on and off road clean? Or on and off pit road clean? I don't think anybody can get off road clean here. Grass on the trail, that will mess you up. Trust me. 84 is not taking the grass though. Stephen Hott, your leader, with 15 to go. Let's see if he's going to pit this time. Doesn't look like he's going to pit this time. When does he bring that 84 machine down for service? And when he does it open up a big enough gap? It looks like Ryan Taylor's tucking his car in right now. He's going to go ahead and bring his machine in for service. Here comes the 8 car. He gets it woed up in time. No problem there. Maybe even a little too early. Being cautious. Do not want to get a pit road speeding penalty right here. That is the last thing you want this stage of the race. And a good stop in the pit box right there from Ryan Taylor. And he's off. So that's splash and go from Ryan Taylor. And there's Stu Rat on his way by. And the 84, there it is, our leader on pit road. Good stop in his pit box. Should just be a splash and go from our leader. Where is this going to cycle him out at now? We're looking at the track map. And Stu Rat is in second here. And just entering one. And the 84 is midway down the backstretch. That does not look good for the rest of the field. 84 on and off pit road. If he got enough fuel in that car, and he's good till the end, with only 12 to go here at the stripe, this could be a lock. So as it stands right now, 12 to go. You got the 84, Stephen Hott out front. You got Matthew Sturat sitting in second place. There he is headed into turn one. Third place, 22 of Chase Dalmolin. He's trying to chase down Sturat. That's a pretty big gap. That's going to be a tall task. We'll see if he can do it. Then you got Ryan Taylor, and he's trying to chase down Jace. We'll see if he's got enough tire left on that 8 machine of his to do that. Fox Steel on the side of that car. Good looking machine. Out of SJD Designs. Ten laps to go. No problems up front. And you can see the gap, folks, up there on the top right. That track map. That is just a lot. 84 is going to have some big mistakes here, or have not got the car full of fuel or something for that 19 to catch him. I'll tell you what gap is shrinking though. If you look at the gap between the 19 and the 22, it looks like Jace Dalmolin is running Stu Rat down here. It looks like it's shrinking just a little bit. And 9 laps at Texas can feel like an eternity when you're trying to hold somebody off. When your stuff is used up and you got somebody behind you, just a little better stuff, a little more tire left than you, that is an uncomfortable feeling. '22 is really having to let out of it down into 1. Those good years are used up. A high line there from the Rat. Can Stu Rat chase down the 84? 7 to go. Whoa, where is... Whoa! That was an interesting line by the 19 there. Not sure what happened. I don't know if he dropped a cigarette or what went on there, but that got real interesting real quick. With 22, you see the gap up there to Stu Rat. There's 5 to go. I don't know if he can close it. He's coming, but I don't think he's got that kind of time. Ryan Taylor, you see him struggling there a little bit off of 2. Way high line there in 1 and 2. That's just indicative of a, and you hear him have to let out of the throttle right there. That's just indicative of a really just poor handling race car. Tires are just shot. Up front, our leader, no problems. 3 to go. That'll be 2 to go at the stripe this time. And it doesn't look like the 19 is going to have anything for him. Just 2 laps to go right now. Look at the gap between the 19 and the 22. Going to be real hard for Jace Dalmolin to be able to work his way up to Stu Rat's bumper and do anything. Jace with a pretty good exit off of 2, I mean, considering, but 84 is going to go ahead and take the white flag here. 1 to go this time by. Good strategy race all around from all the drivers here. Everybody had their own little plan coming into it, but the 84 of Stephen Hott had the best one, as he's going to bring it off of turn 4 and take the checkered flag. So there's your race winner, Stephen Hott. Coming out of 4, take the checkered for P2, Matthew Stewart. And Jace Dalmolin for P3. And Ryan Taylor going to finish in P4. Jace Hot, he's in the pits, P5. And John Walker out of the race, P6. Thanks for watching the race, guys. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook, Redemption Weekly Racing Series. If you want to race dirt, if you want to race asphalt, we do it all. Just let us know. Hit us up, shoot us a message. We'll get you in the Discord, and we'll get you set up and headed in the right direction. Thanks for watching.